Okay, hello everybody. We're back for a second recipe. I'm going to be making Spanish rice today. So if you come on over, I can show you the ingredients. We're going to be making a cup and a half of rice. I have onion and garlic, and I'm going to make my homemade tomato sauce. So let's go ahead and start with the rice. So what I do is I make sure that I toast my rice really well. This is olive oil. That's a cup and a half of rice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stir this until the rice is brown. And as it starts to cook, I'm going to add in onion and garlic. And of course the tomato sauce. Okay, so as you can see, I toasted the rice. I did add some onion in here. And I'm also going to add a little bit of garlic, but I don't like to add the garlic too soon because I don't want it to burn. So I just use 1 clove of garlic, and I put it in my little gadget here that I got from Pampered Chef, and it just squeezes it right out. So you want to make sure that your rice is nice and toasted before you add in your tomato sauce and your liquid. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down while I start to make my tomato sauce. Okay, so over here I boiled 2 tomatoes, and it takes about a good 15 to 20 minutes to boil your tomatoes. So as you can see, I've already portioned my liquid for the rice in the blender. This is 3 cups of water, and I'm going to be using 2 tomatoes today. So this is just the correct amount of water that you're going to need to cook your rice. Now just be careful because there's a little bit of heat in there from the boiled tomato, so you don't want it to splatter. Okay, so it just takes a few seconds to liquefy that, and then we're going to add it to our cooked rice, our browned rice. And then you're going to add your seasoning. So I add salt, I add garlic, salt, I add pepper, I add a little bit of chicken bouillon, and I use the Knorr brand, so I usually just add about that much. And I add a little bit of cominos for flavoring. Now, the trick to making good flavored rice is to make sure that you taste the liquid before it starts to boil and cook the rice. Now, this was one and a half cup of rice to 3 cups of water. And I did put the water in the blender when I blended up the tomatoes, so that's all the water that you're going to need. Stir it up really well, and then what you're going to do is you're going to taste the liquid to see if it has enough seasoning. If your liquid has enough seasoning, then your rice is going to have enough seasoning. Okay, so I think I'm going to add a little bit more salt and a little bit more of the chicken bouillon. Oops. And that's going to be it. Now, this is going to steam for 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the temperature, and I'm going to put my timer for 15 minutes. Okay, so after 15 minutes, this is how your rice is going to look. It's steamed, all the water is evaporated, and it looks really good. So again, this is how you make Spanish rice my way. And if you like it, I hope that you'll come back and watch any future videos. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my page. Thank you.